Hey, how you doing? Welcome to another exciting installment of fanchat. Here today to help me discuss the new episode of MLP Party Pooper is the editor.
Hello there, everybody. You all doing fine today? Because I know I am.
hmm And, well, that's all we got so far because people apparently don't understand either time zones or the fact that when you say you're going to be somewhere, you actually show up. So, yeah.
Just for the future, if anybody's wondering, Starlight's time zone is central. So
Yes.
try and if you're listening to this or if you watch it in the try and find out what your time zone is compared to central to the time zone, so we can kind of link it together.
Yeah. And also, in case you're wondering what's with the weird things on Starlight's head, those are supposed to be horns, because as you know, there are bison in this episode. And I made a
Yes.
picture with her with bison horns, but they got cropped off. So just go over to my DeviantArt and check out the full picture. So, yeah, party poopers. Well, what did you think of this episode, director? I mean,
Editor.
editor.
It's fine. And I was going to say that's this is being one of the most entertaining things I've watched in a very, very long time.
Uh,
It's like if you mixed Brian Blessed with Attila the Hun. It's just funny as hell to watch.
It is. I love how the bison are so
Yaks.
precise. Yaks, sorry, are so precise in their too much vanilla smash. I love them. You have to
Utica.
think that
Whoa.
you have to think. I wonder if this is like just a trait of the prince, or if all yaks are like this.
Well, his two bodyguards were doing that as well.
Yes, but they've been around him probably his entire life.
Mm-hmm. No,
And
that
they're
is a point.
probably
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm curious if all yaks are like this, or if it's just the prince. But either way, this is hilarious, and their merchandise will be fantastic. Also, I like the moral of this episode, which is don't try to imitate your friends. Just be yourself. Is what
Exactly.
I
Just be
take.
yourself. That is an excellent moral for it.
Yeah, at least that's the moral I took out of it.
Yeah. I mean,
Cause
yeah. I mean, throughout the entire episode, the entire cast were trying to, like, it's like a high school situation. You try and fit into different crowds because you want to try and get people to like you in that way, or let people accept you in that way. But what you do isn't working. So in the end, you decide, do you know what? I'm just going to be myself. People will accept that for what it is.
and if they don't, oh well. Although in
That's
this
their
case,
problem.
the
Yeah.
side effect would be war, which apparently is actually a pony word that they know.
Yeah,
I
I
am
was going to
quite
say that
curious
was
about this.
that was a real bold statement to make in that film, not film, episode.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Although they kind of share sides of a border, but it's like a border with like the desolate part of Pony Land.
Yeah, it's on the
So
I think it's like a few kilometers away from the Crystal Empire, in it.
yeah, but the Crystal Empire has that magic shieldy thing. So I'm pretty sure that they could at least, like ward them off long enough for the bison to get bored or something and go away. I
Yeah,
know that's not how war works, ponies, but still. Uh,
it would still that would be entertaining as hell to watch.
so, yeah, so we actually found out that there are other countries in Equestria that
Honestly,
share its borders. So,
that is honestly this. I'm sorry to say this, but that is possibly the stupidest name I've ever heard for a place. Yakistan.
uh, yeah. Although I have to say, I really do wish that making relations with other nations was this easy.
Mm,
Then wars would be solved very quickly. Let's all
although
have cake. Yes.
Although I've got to admit they are kind of using their imagination, because in none of the other episodes we went. I mean, they went and saw the breezes in season 4, but in this one so far we've been to the Griffin crap hole as it is. And
Uh-huh.
now Pinky went over to Yak Yakas.
Yakistan. Yeah,
I
although we
I
only got to see the
refuse to
gate.
call it that because that's just a stupid word.
Um, we only got to see the gates of
Yeah.
Yak Yak. By the way, does anyone think it's rather far fetched that Pinkie Pie can outrace Rainbow Dash and yet she couldn't get to Yak Yakistan? Like,
Um,
seriously? She fell back and just whoosh
I
all the
think
way
that's
back?
I think that's like the second moral of the episode. Don't try and understand Pinkie Pie because it doesn't work.
Ugh, gives me a headache.
Yeah, it's just yeah. If you want a headache, just think of every plausible situation with her in it.
Also,
It doesn't make
apparently,
sense.
Pinkie Pie had her own boy band.
Yeah, which was a run off to the Beatles.
Yes, I noticed that. I was very excited about that. Did you know that the only reason they made movies was because they didn't want to have to pay this stupid tax on CDs? So, well, I think they were still using records. So instead, they made these movies because they could sell them as soundtracks and not have to pay the tax.
Yeah.
Sorry, useless information. Well,
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I did know that because, for instance, the Beatles were from Liverpool, and I'm English. So, well, part English at least. So yeah,
part English.
yeah, I'm part English, part German.
Ah, I'm like Welsh, Irish. I have a bit of African, not African, Native American in me. God, that is the second time I made this mistake this week from my list. I accidentally did say African American instead of Native American for the Pocahontas song because I did a top villain song. So anyways, we're getting
Yeah.
off topic. So yeah. Also, I have to say I like the designs of the yaks.
Oh yeah, that was absolutely amazing.
They had the tiniest of hooves.
You'll be making Ted happy for 1,000 moons.
Yeah, which is like a year.
Well, look who decided to show up.
Hey, Silver. So, yeah, I like the bison's design. They're these big, bolty things, and then they go down and down in levels until you finally get to these tiny, itty-bitty hooves, which are so cute.
How can they support themselves on those things? They just snap like a twig.
I don't know, but it's adorable.
Yeah, I've got to admit, I do love
you.
the designs for them.
I want to buy a plushie of one of them. Yes.
Oh, I bet you there'll be hundreds of toys made about them now.
Probably, but they'll all be of very poor quality. I'll probably end up making my own. I keep intending on making a plushie of Starlight, but I haven't gotten around to it.
That would be an excellent podcast if we all made plushies of each other.
Yeah. Making plushies is long and tedious, and my sewing machine died on me. I'm very angry at it. She's just sitting there all seized up, and I'm very mad at it.
Well, hello everyone.
Hey, Silver.
Hello, Silver.
I am not Minicams. I am Silverstream. Thank you, camera. Oh, I see we're still live. I'm guessing this has been going on for about an hour.
No.
Yes, we've been going on like this for about 2 hours now, actually. We've actually said quite a lot about this.
No, it's actually been an hour.
I don't think
see the
so.
time
We
she said.
started at 1.
No. I mean,
15.
we've
So
we've been talking for like an hour, but we only just started like 15 minutes ago.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it just started 15 minutes ago.
Yep, we went live about 15 minutes ago. Yeah, but
Hello everyone. I'm Silverstream and I am Starlight's protege.
and you are late.
And the only zebracorn in Equestria.
Well, I'll tell you why later. Oh
Mm,
gosh. But yes, hello everyone.
it's okay. Everyone else is late too.
Yes, Madam Star, I brought you a gift.
I like that, Madam Star. You shall call me that. Is now my new name, Madam Star.
Excellent.
You
Starlight-
shall all
Madam
bow
Starlight
before
Ginger
my
Pony or just
fancy
Madam Star?
doesn't
No,
try to-
just Madam Star. That's all.
Okay.
I like that giggle. See, I like when she giggle. It's like a cute mini mouse thing.
Anyways, where were we? Oh yes, the yaks have just the cutest little hooves. Although I don't think that would really work. I think they would probably like snap or break or something if they were actually
I know it's
like.
I know it's like if there's like a giant overweight person on stilts, it doesn't
I,
work.
I want to see a female version of the yaks. So I'm pretty sure those are all males, and they all have long hair. So I'm pretty sure the females probably have like maybe cropped hair, like short. Like males have long, uh,
They
girls
remind
have
Yeah, they
short or
remind me a little
something.
bit. Yeah, they remind me a little bit of like the dwarves out of Lord of the Rings.
So maybe there aren't any females.
No, of course, Star.
I know it's a joke from the book. They
What book?
apparently remember
What
for a
book?
while no one believed that there were female dwarves. That dwarves just popped out of the ground. But
What is
no,
the
the
heck
fact
is
is
a
it didn't.
dwarf?
From Lord of the Rings
I never
or The
seen Lord of the
Hobbit.
Rings. I don't like
What about The
Lord of the
Hobbit?
Rings.
Have you ever read the
Jesus
book The
Christ.
Hobbit? Lord of the Rings
I
is
don't
kind
like.
of yeah. But I do like The Hobbit. I didn't like the Lord of the Rings books either. I have watched the movies.
I don't like Lord of the Rings. What do
In
I look
general,
like? What do I look like? A brony? No, just.
Anyways,
coming from the Alicorn,
I love you all.
and I hate myself.
aw, hug the editor.
Aw, somebody said something very nice about me.
Hmm?
Aw.
Oh.
What?
Am I supposed to be watching the Q&A? I think I'm supposed to be in charge of the Q&A.
I'll watch it. Don't worry, I got it.
Alright,
Somebody
so,
said. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
alright, where were we?
Okay, we've
The
said our things
host.
about it so far. Silver, what do you think about anything?
Well, I'll just say the whole episode felt so different. It felt we actually got another taste. Like it felt like something out of. First, we had Smile, Smile, Smile. Then we had the what was that? The last one, the cheese sandwich episode. I feel like this is the next category in Pinkie Pie's most famous episodes.
Yeah, she
Oh
learned.
yeah.
Yeah, she learned a good lesson that she doesn't need to change herself in order to make ponies happy. By the way, did anybody else not be surprised the fact that Pinkie Pie is actually organized? I kind of always assumed that in order to keep everything in order, she kind of had to have at least
Yeah.
some
I
manner of
was I
organization.
was slightly surprised by this. I mean,
I,
yeah, I know that she has to plan and plan, but I didn't think went like egghead over it.
I thought she just kept it all in her head, like she knew everybody's birthday. But now I know why.
Well,
She prob-
she has to
well,
keep
well,
everything planned, and she probably has so many friends it would be hard to keep straight whether or not. By the way, Twilight doesn't like quesadillas because they're too cheesy, and that
Too
expression she
cheesy.
said, oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, this season they are knocking things out of the park with these emotions.
Yeah,
well,
their
yeah.
expressions are really, really good.
That's a bit, yeah. I mean, I know we're going off topic here, but well, we ever do that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we never go off
yeah,
topic.
we have scripts and everything. Anyway,
Well,
I think so far the best facial expressions have been tanks for the memories.
Oh, that's true. But I don't know. And even the background ponies are getting really good expressions. You know.
Mm. Is this just because of the 100th episode, or in general?
I don't know, but honestly, more background ponies are getting to talk. It seems, and they're also getting more facial expressions instead of just walking around Ponyville with that smile. Like, have you ever noticed that most of the ponies in the background are always walking around with smiles? Just smiles.
what I think it is because for one, in all these episodes, we actually don't get to see, like, we get to see them, but we don't get to like have interactions with the background ones. Is because they're focusing mainly on the main six and going to other places.
Mhm. So yeah. Also did anyone else kind of like I don't know like do you think the castle is going to repair itself? Like, because crystals grow
Oh,
by
yeah.
themselves naturally. Do you
Actually,
think the castle will repair itself?
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think for one that they're the next episode they're just gonna show it rebuild. I mean, I'm
I
sure
mean,
they got decorators for that. Kate and she now has that crystal power. She can shoot crystals now, which
yeah, I
is
mean, we saw in Princess Spike she can make crystals out of anything.
Did anyone else notice the expression that Princess Celestia gave Twilight when the
oh
um,
goodness.
yak mentioned war?
She's
Well,
like, thank God. She's like, yeah, yo, what?
And she was like, wait, what? Then
wait
she looked at
a
Twilight,
minute.
and Twilight was like, ah, and just laughed it off.
Come with me, Princess. I want a word with you later.
She's like, so Princess Twilight, what's this about? She's like, I'm sorry. They
We
just
were
don't
just
get it.
trying to make. Wait, do you think Celestia ordered her to do this, or do you think Twilight decided to do this on her own?
Oh,
She,
she did this by herself.
yeah, she
Huh.
clearly said that.
Come on, it's Princess Egghead. What do you think's gonna happen?
Honestly, I think she should have thought about this beforehand and maybe have had some stuff brought in from Yakistan before inviting them there. You
Yeah, but
know,
then, I
or
mean, that would have
inviting a
been
member
good.
of the royal family. You know, like, well, let's find out a bit more about their culture before we invite them so we know what to. I mean, clearly she did some research, but clearly not enough.
Yeah, also, but there's a few problems with this. One, if she brought just things from it, then you wouldn't have gotten that good moral. And if she also did that, you wouldn't get all of all the anger that the
Oh,
yaks
the
did. That
stomping.
was yeah,
My favorite is when they're trying to destroy the snow.
yeah. So, this not yak snow.
All snow is the same snow, though. Also, this brings up a valid point. If they live in an area where it snows, does that mean that Cloudsdale makes the snow for them? Or do they have their own weather team? Are there flying bison? I mean, yaks. Like, what's going on? Like, do maybe the griffins take care of the weather for them? Explain! I want to know more about these yaks and their culture.
Yeah,
Or is
it's
it
def-
like the evergreen forest there? And, the weather
what it
just.
works all by itself.
Yeah.
It would make more sense.
Maybe
Well,
that's why the snow
I
tastes
well,
different. Did you think about that?
Sorry.
Because, well, think about it. Ponies make basically artificial snow. They make their own snow. But if the weather creates its snow naturally there, it probably would taste different. Because there'd
Yeah,
be
but
magic in the snow that they make, where there wouldn't be magic in the snows that the yaks have. I wonder what magic tastes like.
oh well, okay. I mean, it makes sense with the hay. It makes sense with the food. It makes sense, but with the snow, it's even stated in the sense like snow all comes from the sky, so it doesn't really matter if it's from this place or that place. But even then, they're like instantly like that. They can tell it's not from their normal place of origin. Like, how can you tell?
I have something to say for right now.
Go on.
Thank you. Finally getting in word in everybody. Well, I actually think she just went over to the weather factory in Cloudsdale, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Cloudsdale travels on its own. It's on a big cloud, so she went
Yeah,
into
but
it.
okay. Actually, thinking about it, why did they let her back in after Tanks for the memories?
Probably
Maybe she
because
didn't get the cloud herself. Maybe she had one of her friends do it.
I was gonna say because after that episode, she's definitely not going to be putting anywhere near there.
But you also have to remember the fact that she's still a weather pony, so I don't know. Maybe she just stole the cloud from an area where it is still winter in Equestria.
do any of you even remember that few things? For one, she's a reserve Wonderbolt. Two, she's a guardian of Equestria. She's the fastest pony Equestria. She saved the Wonderbolts. I'm pretty sure they'll forgive her about a weather factory mishap because it is once again made of clouds. All of it. Even the
Yeah.
machines were made of clouds, if you didn't,
Mm,
know that
yeah.
fact.
Sorry. Long
Tired
day.
still?
It's been a long day.
I can imagine.
We got a new stove, so I had to clean the old and
Yeah.
the new one. Anyway, that's beside the point. Um, let's see. What do you think about that trap door? Do you think Mr. and Mrs. Cake know about this secret room in their house?
I mean, to me, that reminds me of like an episode of
Hey,
oh,
what
is
if
it?
it's the basement?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
What if this is the fanfic of cupcakes?
No, don't even go there.
Please don't go there. Cupcakes is a horrible, horrible
I
fanfiction.
know, I know. Anyway, as I was
Some of the
saying,
stuff created around the fan fiction is really creative and good, but the actual fan fiction itself is subpar.
yeah. I
What
mean,
I
Not
sorry.
bad, just not
Ah.
all that creative. I'm sorry, I keep talking over everyone.
Uh,
Yeah.
Watching that episode reminded me a little bit of an episode of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
I love that show when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's like you're wondering, oh, how did he do that? He pulls a switch on the stairs, and then all of a sudden the stairs just open up.
Also, how
It,
did she
if anyone,
slide back up the slide?
She's Pinkie Pie.
Did the others
exactly,
slide back
she's
up the
her. Oh,
slide?
I don't. Well, half of them have got wings, so
Yeah, they probably just carried them up. They said, "So do we? Do we?" She's like, "So do we walk back up the slide, or what?" Do we? I like when Fluttershy
Never
says that
stated by Fluttershy, even though she has
yeah,
wings.
because it's
which she
just
hardly ever uses.
no. She uses them now. She's way more confident now. That's why she didn't use them. Remember?
Also, did anyone notice how fast Fluttershy flew in order to save her little animals?
Oh yeah, I told you she's more confident now, so she can fly.
I don't think it had to do with confidence, it's just
Fear,
self-instinct. Yeah.
fear.
Okay, well, if
Like, we've
nobody's
all
known,
seen that she can be very strong and very powerful when she is afraid or very, very angry.
yeah, that too. But think about it. Throughout all these seasons, she's been growing along with them. I mean, she's been holding conversations, leading conversations, putting in her own opinion in the middle.
I think
She's,
Discord
yeah.
has really helped Fluttershy go a long way.
Or her friends as well, mainly.
Yeah, but think about it. Discord. He's got to be helping her.
Slightly, but I think her friends are helping her more because they're the ones who actually are,
Discord is her
strong.
friend.
Oh gosh, bronies. Uh, anyway, so yeah. Oh yeah, about the whole down under cave basement from a while ago. I was gonna say, I think the cakes know about it, but they don't really say anything to anybody else because it's Pinkie Pie's own little private, it's her own little private room to where she
Also,
can plan
wasn't
everything.
Pinkie Pie's room originally at the
And
top of the
interrupted them.
house?
Yeah,
Like,
it
if
is
you
in the
think
top of the
about in,
house.
like, Pinkie's Pride or whatever it was, you saw her room, you could see the roof-shaped part of it, and again in A Party for One. But this time, there was no up slant for the roof. It looked more like a middle room. Did
Okay, the
anyone notice
animation
that?
team.
Or maybe
Well, the
she
animation.
wasn't actually in her room. Maybe she was in a guest bedroom or something. Who knows? Do you
No,
think?
she was in her room. They showed the upstairs. They showed it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
it
mean,
didn't
you
look.
even saw there were stairs in that scene.
But it looked different. Also, she's on the top floor, and the secret room's in the basement. That means that slide is actually very steep if you think about it.
Okay, they miss a few minor details at times, but they're just trying to give us the full story.
I
People
know,
can think,
I know.
It was
I'm not
entertaining
saying
as
it
hell, though.
attracted from the story. I'm just saying.
and once again interrupted. Yay.
Oh.
Oh, I have the floor now. Thank you.
Awkward silence.
Because honestly, I keep getting interrupted and I can't finish my sentences. Are you okay, Star?
I'm fine.
Okay, I just wanted to say that, just so I could finish a little bit. What? I can't even finish my sentences. It's rude to finish my own sentences. Okay, never mind. I'll take over.
I'm just messing with you, Sylvie.
I am very, very exhausted. I don't even know what to.
Just little Sylvie
So
will
yeah,
need a huggy wuggy.
no Star, no.
You know, I would pay you to narrate the rest of my life in that voice.
What, in my baby voice?
Yes, look at where potato, wordy.
I think that would get annoying very
That's
fast.
annoying. Exactly. I mean, Star, I like your voice, but I can't hear that every single moment of the day. Your regular voice, yes, but not that. Oh, Sylvie.
I'm sorry.
I might punch myself.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean
It's okay, it's okay. There. Here, give Silver a hug. Yes, I will take that hug, redeeming it.
to. Alright.
There you go.
Very well. Whatever you want. Yes, sir.
If
Anyway.
you've been affected by anything said in this podcast,
What?
never mind.
I don't think we've actually had any viewers, although I will probably get like 75 views once it's actually on my channel, because people like my podcast for some weird reason, but very few people actually watch them while they're live for some reason. I do not
Yeah,
know.
that is interesting. You get lots and lots of views on these, but hardly any comments saying, "Oh, can I join? Can I join?"
Well, you got to also remember the amount of people you have on Google Plus, considered to who's actually on, who's going to watch, who's busy with other stuff. I have over 900 people on Google Plus that added me, and usually on my podcast I get about 5 to 10 people, and that's it.
Well, you can only have 10 people.
No, not in the
It depends.
podcast, but like watching viewers.
What you can
Yeah,
only have?
five to
What
ten viewers.
you can only have 5 to 10 viewers.
No, I only see 5 to 10 viewers. Like that's who I
Maybe it like
usually see.
maybe it like limitizes it or something.
No, it doesn't limit viewers. Oh goodness.
No, I mean like limited
No,
it by showing you. It's like the first few that
no,
show up.
no. They don't limit the viewers. You can have as many viewers as you would like for the podcast. But
Or how
yeah,
many viewers actually show up.
yeah. So I usually get 5 to 10. That's why when I invite people to a podcast, a lot of people want to join in. So it's pretty much I'm gonna count those as viewers because when they ask, they would view it most likely. Yeah, and those are my regulars. Maybe I should do a podcast tonight. You think so?
Tonight.
Yeah.
No,
No, why no?
because I am tired and I'm going to go to bed early.
Really? Wait, what? It's 2 freaking 47. What have you been doing?
Never
She's been
mind.
cleaning all day.
Cleaning,
What?
doing mechanical stuff on my new car.
What did I tell you, Star?
Yeah, she's
To
been
not overwork
cleaning.
myself.
She's been cleaning cookers and Volkswagens.
What did I tell you, Star?
Not to overdo it
And what have you been doing?
too much.
And what do you need to do?
Go to sleep.
Less, but it all needed to be done.
I don't need it to be done. My car needs to be waxed. My shoes need to be fixed. Take time with each one. You don't have to. The earth wasn't made in a day. You don't have to clean your house in a day
No,
either.
but I could change the oil in my car and clean it and clean the stoves and put them in and do dishes and clean and wax the floors. I could do all that and I got it all done before 12. Ah, my computer's falling asleep. Don't fall asleep. Whew, that was close.
Okay, Star, you ever
Hmm.
heard the phrase, too much to do, so little time?
I am a busy bee. I do not like to sit around and do nothing.
Yeah, you
Well,
gotta
the-
keep yourself. You gotta keep yourself busy, otherwise you're gonna go mental.
Exactly. And you don't want me to go mental, do you, Silver?
I'm okay with it. I know I could pull you back out. But,
We still need to do that drunk podcast.
oh, please do. But listen, you know how much I have to do? And important stuff too. I have to finish something for you know who, to finish the story for you know who. Because when he
You know
gets
who?
it,
Voldemort?
no, Star know who's I'm talking about. You
I
know,
can't remember who it's for, but it
dang
doesn't
it.
matter. Yeah, it's for someone important. But
Yes.
yeah, I understand. You got important stuff to do. But here's the thing. If I have stuff to do, I like to get it done. So that way then I can sit down, relax, make a couple pieces of art, which by the way, you should all go check out my DeviantArt. All of you watching, go check out my DeviantArt. The link for it is on my channel. It's right there in the little corners. It's the
I
giant green D. You should go click it.
go
That
click
sounded
on it.
perverted. It's the giant green D.
That sounds like the Hulk, but that's oh gosh.
Jesus Christ.
She's got us. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. She's going mental. This
I
is
am
why I don't
not
want her
mental.
overdoing it.
I am cute and lovable and sweet, and I am not mental. Slightly
I'm talking
psychotic,
about
but
green
not mental.
peas.
It was funny because that's the icon that they give you on YouTube. On your channel for the places that you can click to go to other things that you are a part of. And yes, so yeah, you should all go check out my DVD. It's awesome. I've made quite a few. And comment. I
Too
love
late.
comments. Do you have any idea how much I love comments? I read every single comment I get. And it saddens me greatly when I do not receive a comment on something I've done.
I don't comment on anybody's stuff.
Nah. You commented on my top 13 villain songs.
That wasn't me.
You said Silver. And
That
then I
wasn't me
messaged
though.
you back on Skype about it, remember? And you commented.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
bollocks.
wait, back to what I was saying. Star, I don't want to find out that one day you end up in the hospital from overworking and overdoing because you're stressed out.
Oh,
You have a
please.
panic
It never
attack.
happened. I just shove everything deep down inside until I have a mental break once a year. Well, once every 2 years.
And I don't want that happening again.
I don't.
It doesn't bother me. So I have a day for a couple hours where I cry, I shake, I end up eating a ton of food, and I go to
What?
bed early.
And
I'm a
this is
woman. I
where
eat
you
my
do it.
feelings.
Everybody, I want you to message Star to tell her to stop overdoing it. I'm gonna tell my
I
people
do
too.
not overdo it.
I'm gonna make a
I
video
like
about
to
it.
keep busy. There's
Tell
nothing. Silver,
yes.
stop it. I will
Nope.
get the newspaper.
I'll get the spray bottle. You can do
I shall
this.
get the chloroform.
Okay, that's too far. Okay, okay, Star. There. Silver hugs. It's all. Oh, please. You're just like a small little chihuahua. I could just pick you up.
I'm not that little.
Yes, you are.
No,
I'm,
I'm
I'm.
not.
You do know I'm taller than you, so I could like pick you up.
Mm.
Be easy.
Yes, but she is a yak at the moment, so she could stab you with her horns.
Yes, I
No,
have yak horns.
good for you. Good for yak horns. Yeah. Every time you growl at me, I'm like, oh, she's so cute. And I like pet your chin.
Oh,
I'm like, oh, she's so cute.
I'm not a cute little puppy.
Then editor comes in, he's yapping to you, he's like, bark, bark. Put him in my arm too. Then I got two.
What?
You have a cat, anyways.
Yeah, I do. And she scratches me all the time, but I don't
Yes,
care. I just
she
still
is a
pick her up.
psycho cat who's always in heat. You should
Also,
probably give her space.
I've seen pictures of
No.
Star when she's a cat. So
Oh, God damn it, I knew I shouldn't have made that picture.
I think my favorite is the one where we're dancing.
Ah, yes, that picture.
Yeah.
Then there's, of course, the picture of her as a wolf, and the picture of her as with guns, and the pictures. I think I made a picture of her as a dialect once, but I don't think I've showed that picture to
Well,
anyone.
don't show all the pictures.
No, I have my private stash of Starlight pictures.
Yeah, I
I have
seen
my,
them.
I have my. No, you haven't. Not all of them.
Yeah, you
No,
showed me. I have them on my Skype. Remember? I told you about them.
There are certain pictures you have not seen of my dear Starlight, and that no one shall see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, sure. Keep telling yourself that. I'll show you one after this podcast.
No. Why would I need you to show me pictures I've made of my own Starlight?
because I haven't
Because you
seen them.
showed me them. Well, she showed me them. I have like 3 of them.
The one
Yes,
that I
and
still don't, the one I still don't understand is the one that with you upside down, and it says "Give me back my teddy."
oh,
Nope.
that. It's
I
because it's her as a filly, and you know how unicorns, when they're young, lose control of their magic when they get angry. So
Uh,
she's levitating herself upside down because someone took her teddy away.
give me my teddy. Ah, give me my teddy. Ah.
She's levitating herself upside down. The purple is her magic.
uh,
Wait, what is that?
Starlight's
What is
magic is purple.
what is magic?
it's
You're
a
an
kind of
alicorn.
magic.
Wait, I
It's a
am?
kind of
Oh,
magic.
Learn
apparently
to
I
use
am.
your horn. Ugh.
Wait, this is a horn? I thought this was a growth spurt. That's some kind of weird tumor.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, so yeah, I've done a lot of art. I've done a lot of art, especially of other ponies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still quite happy with the one that you did of me.
Oh, thank you. I did like that mane I did for you. It's very
Yeah.
pretty and
Like
noble
I,
looking.
yeah, like I said, I used to have hair like that.
And now your hair is kind of short. But I suppose it
Yeah,
makes it easier for dealing with the kitties.
yeah.
Grabbing hands. So painful on hair. My hair's getting really long. It's almost down to the mid of my back.
Yeah, it
Well,
looks
it's at
good.
my shoulder
Oh.
blades.
Looks nice on you. It suits you.
Yeah.
Not really. I don't like that much long hair.
I
That much
plan on
hair.
growing it all the way down to my hip bones. And then I'm going to cut it all off and donate it.
And stuff it in a pillow.
Well, then
No!
I
Donate
admire
it!
that.
For children who have cancer, you can donate hair
Yeah.
for them to make wigs. As you guys know, my hair color isn't that common, so
So it'd be nice for somebody to be like, "Yay, I'm a ginger." Star comes in, "Don't say that word."
there's nothing wrong with being a ginger.
She's like, "You're a fake.
Apparently,
It's mine."
apparently, researchers said that ginger-haired people are well, not exactly dying out, but they're becoming
Oh
less and less
goodness.
common.
No,
Yes,
they're not. That's a
actually, it is true, due to the fact that red hair is actually a recessive gene. And so it takes two people to both have the gene for red hair in order for a child to be born with red hair. And as brown hair is more dominant, more and more people are born as brunettes than as redheads. And so the fact is that the number of redheads really is going down.
Actually, I don't. This is the thing. This is why you gotta actually do research on this stuff. No offense. But I actually researched it myself. It turns out the same number of redheads have actually been fluctuating, and it's been the same fluctuation level ever since. It's the problem is the amount of people on Earth has increased greatly since then. Since they had like studies like that. So the problem is that you're not dying out. It's just there's way less of you compared to the population of Earth from back then to now.
Uh-huh. So, yeah. Actually, I had a friend in school who was a ginger. Now, I consider myself a ginger, but I'm a strawberry blonde. This woman had red hair, and it was very curly and beautiful, and I loved her hair. And we were
How
the
red
only
we
two
talking?
redheads in my entire school.
How red we talking?
I'm talking red. Like, red, red, red.
Hmm.
Like
Blood
a
red?
red crayon type red, maybe
Jesus.
a bit darker, maybe not so bright, a bit darker, but it's red. There's no denying her hair is ginger. People can say, "Oh, you're more of a blonde than a ginger," but not with her.
You know, I'll show you later on Skype. I had a friend from a while ago. I think I still have her on Facebook. She has fire red hair, the same thing. That's why I'm like, it sounds familiar. She liked me, but I didn't like her. She had a daughter, so I was like, no thanks.
Oh, what's the matter of being a stepdad? I've had plenty of stepdads.
I'm too young to be going for a whole family type deal.
Aw.
People get married
You
too
never
early these
know.
days.
Yeah, that is actually true.
I
That
have had
and
plenty of stepfathers. Doesn't bother me.
yeah, well, I'm sorry that happened. But me, I think you also know one thing about me, which sort of makes it difficult.
I can take care of myself.
No, I said for me that makes it
Oh,
difficult to actually get
yeah,
married.
I know.
Yeah.
Cougars love you.
Whoa. Don't say it in the stream. Don't say it in the stream.
Too late.
Cougars love you. I
Arrrr.
can't help it. You're so cute and adorable, Silver.
Gosh. Thank you, Star.
He's blushing.
No, I'm not. Leave me alone,
Yes,
editor.
Look at
you
him
are.
squirm.
I don't like your smile, your smirk. It's God. You know, I'll be
I'm
right back.
smiling at you now.
Anyways. Oh, hey, Farkas, where have you been? Hello there, my little puppy. Anyways, what were we talking about?
I don't know what we were talking about anymore.
Well, let's just say we're at the after chat anyways.
Okay. I think we were at the after chat after a while.
Yeah. Anyways, where were we? So, yes. Children are... Yeah, they're difficult to deal with, but quite frankly, it really depends on the child. Like, my sister made anybody who tried to date my mom's life a living hell, where I could really hear two
Hang
flying flicks on the tail.
on.
Mhm. Yes, we are still alive.
Okay. Okay, so that's just... Okay, fair enough.
Everyone's known that I have had a lot of stepfathers. It does not bother me.
No, I thought you said
But
we
my
were on the
favorite
after
one was
chat.
British. We used to get in and say bloody hell all the time. We loved it. And to this day,
Bloody hell!
yeah, and to this day, if you do actually get me really, really pissed off, I will talk in a British accent, and I cannot control it. Don't know why. Just
I'd love
happens.
to hear that.
You have to get me really pissed off, and at that point, you don't want to hear me. Because I'm a cheerful person. It takes a lot to make me mad.
That's fine. I just want to
Yeah,
hear.
buddy.
I just want to hear your British accent. That's all.
I can't do a really good British accent unless I do it without realizing it. But, hold on. Bloody hell, why are you guys such a bunch of wankers?
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
It depends. Well, it really depends on where you come from. Like where I come from, the British accent really isn't.
That,
Wait, hang on. Okay, so yeah, where I come from, it's not really common. It's just like, yeah, you're right, mate, and stuff like. We sound more Australian than anything.
no you don't. I know a person from Australia. Anyways, so,
That's alright.
must be nice there right now, though.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of rain.
Exactly, it keeps it cool. I'm in Tennessee, and God, is it like the 7 Shades of Hell outside.
You get used. Well, I suppose you get used to it after a
I've
while.
lived here for 2 years, and it's still too bloody hot. God damn it. Sorry, I mean, there might be swearing. Sorry, my little ponies.
We've already said wankers once.
Wankers isn't that bad of a swear word. What?
Jeez.
It's not like I said hobnoggers.
Would you all like to come over for? Oh, Bolly gosh.
Anyways, so yeah. Oh, it's sad. I can't find any really good uh what were they called? Now it's left my mind. Damn it. They're like oatmeal cookies with chocolate on one side, but not on the other.
Wait, hang on, no, not Star, sorry.
Yeah. Silver's muted. He knows, he left for something. He'll be back. What are they called?
What?
They're like oatmeal cookies, and they come in these long packages, and they have chocolate on one side, but not on the other, and I can't remember what they're called, but I love these things.
Hang on.
Bullocks. I'll remember it later. I do love bubble chocolate. British bubble chocolate's way better than Canadian bubble chocolate, and Hershey Air sucks ass.
Ew, foreign chocolate, ew.
Oh my, he lives.
British
Yeah.
chocolate's really, really good, and I love caramel bars.
Ew, fancy chocolate. I had fancy
Caramel
chocolate
isn't
before.
fancy.
Not
Oatmeal
caramel, chocolate. It was nasty. It was $30 for one bar, and ugh.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about Cadbury chocolate.
Oh no, that stuff is delicious. Oh, it's
I'm talking
not-
about real Cadbury's, not Hershey's Cadbury's, though.
No, I know Cadbury.
Yeah, they're really good. They have a bar called Caramel, and it's really good. And of course, you can't forget their mascot, which is the bunny Caramel, which is kind of like the green M&M for us. It's kind of like a furry stand-up girl,
Oh
and she
gosh.
kind of makes me think of a drug dealer.
Oh gosh. I'm sorry, everyone.
Take
There.
it easy and have a caramel berry bar.
People are easily triggered. Don't get to them. They'll protest.
We're all triggered.
Not me.
I don't care. I'm sweet and lovable.
Nothing triggers me except two words. I'm sorry, everyone. Once again, this stream is very odd. Star has been on the edge for a while.
And if I were to discuss myself in thinking that I was a fruit, I'd say that I was magically delicious.
And now we're gonna get sued by Lucky Charms. Thank you.
Oh, to be sure.
Have you heard the fact that they're going to take artificial coloring out of the cereals?
That doesn't matter.
It kind of does.
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna put something else just as bad in and
Oh
not tell you.
no. Okay,
They
can I just
always
say
do
one?
that.
Can I just say one thing before we start?
Yes.
Okay, Fisher Fly, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I am sorry about that.
Fisher Fly, I hope you come in one of these chats one day and kick editor's butt.
I don't know who this Fisher Fly is.
Fisher Fly is he's an Irish artist. He draws me quite a lot of good art.
I can't do a good Irish or Scottish accent.
Oi, you be of a lot of them.
You
Yeah,
know,
I
needed
just
to
really
go down
suck
there,
at it.
lass.
Which is sad, because I do have like a mixture of Scottish and Irish in me, and German. I have a bit of German. German
Yeah.
comes from my dad's side, though.
You've made
I'm
me very happy
primarily
right
Welsh, though. I'm primarily Welsh.
Star, you'd be a happy ginger. Come with me to Scottish and motherland.
now. You
Hey,
come
I
to
still have
Scotland.
relatives in Scotland. I visited them when I was like 13. It was a lot of fun. Ireland's really cool. A very beautiful country, and haggis actually isn't that bad. At least not the kind I had. Although I will say that they do put a lot of whiskey in it, and I'm not talking like, oh, there's some whiskey in this. I mean like, holy cow. Like,
Stop
get
being
you
so
drunk
whiny.
type of whiskey in it. It wasn't
Stop
bad.
being
mean-
so whiny. It's a little whiskey. Won't hurt
It
you.
was a lot of, well, I am a lightweight, okay?
You
I've
wouldn't live
always
long
been a
around here.
lightweight. My computer keeps trying to go to sleep on me.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like us to have a drunk podcast, please do send us lots of likes and lots of liquor.
And comments. Actually, I just got a new bottle of rum.
Oh
Rum.
goodness.
Jesus Christ.
I love, love, love Coke and rum, especially if it's coconut flavored rum, because then it gives the last bit of coconut flavor, and I love it.
You ever tried a Red Russian?
What?
God.
I said, have you ever tried a Red Russian?
I have.
They're nice. I prefer White Russians, me personally, but Red Russians are nice.
Why, thank you.
That's racist.
Jesus
Anyways,
Christ.
Oh wait, actually, before we go on, Star, when you said Coke and rum, I was thinking because I forgot about Coke and
Oh,
rum because
Jesus
I never
Christ.
had it. I was
it's
thinking
really
either
good.
Coke
Although,
and
You think-
rum,
You think
Yes.
she was drinking and smoking at the same time?
or
do you smoke Coke?
no, you sniff it. Thank you, editor. Well, actually,
Huh.
you can smoke crack cocaine, but it's very tricky and usually it's way worse for you and very deadly. So,
Okay, I have no clue, because I think drugs are a waste of money.
They
I
are.
know for reasons.
Yeah, there's so many bad things about drugs, but Starlight is against them because they're a waste of money. I
But
can
apparently
hear
you
you
do
complaining right now.
She has
Apparently.
potions.
Coca-Cola? And they no
Coca-
longer actually put Coke in Coca-Cola.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
Did you hear they're going to bring back Crystal Pepsi?
Oh
Are
God.
they?
I'm so excited! I hope they really do it. They've been saying, oh, we might bring back Crystal Pepsi, but I'm really, really hoping they bring back Crystal Pepsi.
Star, can I talk to you in the other room for a moment? Just
People
follow me
of
for a moment.
Pepsi.
Just follow me
Can
for a
I
moment.
just make a message out to the world?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
People of Pepsi, bring back Crystal Pepsi, and if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill you.
That is insane. Dude, you're gonna get yourself assassinated. You better be careful.
Oh, come on, it's Liam Neeson. You gotta love him.
Who's Liam Neeson?
He's the guy from Taken.
Oh, that fool? Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't care about him.
Oh,
I will
come on.
find you. And I
Anyways,
will
I
kill
think
you.
we've gotten
I will
a
find
little
you.
off track.
And I will kill you.
Actually, Star, before we do go on, I want to talk to you in the other room. Here, come with me, okay?
I'm not going
What with me
anywhere.
if you're
No, no,
what
no.
will
Come,
you?
just say okay. Just say okay.
I'm not going anywhere with you, Silver.
You'll have to
Star,
get through me first.
Star. Editor,
Yeah,
I will
I'd have to
toss you
pass
out the
my
window.
editor's
And
image.
I will edit you out of this podcast.
Wait, we're editing this podcast?
Well, I'm
Oh,
the
wait,
editor,
you're
why
talking.
not?
Sorry.
I'm surprised nobody's commented anything from Smosh yet about me.
What the heck is a smosh?
I think it's
Smosh.
a site.
Yeah, Smosh is like
Skype?
this No. Smosh is this site where they make shorts, and there's this short called Editor, and it's just this guy that just shouts at the editor loads and loads of times.
One moment, please.
You want to try and look at it?
So, anyways, what worry? Oh yes, we were talking about Pokemon. That was a joke. For those of you who do not know, Editor made a video that basically he animated the highlights of my Pokemon podcast. You should go check it out. It's hilarious. I've watched it many a time.
I saw it once, but I liked it. Thank you, editor. I
You're
enjoyed it.
welcome. That was
Yeah.
when I was. That's when I was the director, not the editor.
Yes, when we had two directors in my contact list. Although the other director doesn't usually like to show up to these because they tend to usually get a lot of people, and he's a bit of shy.
Which is quite ironic because the last two we haven't had hardly anybody.
Really?
Hey, the
Like
last
now?
one had 5 people.
You could have just told me I would have invited people in here, like
I
Lightning.
said you could.
Do you know what you
Oh.
should have done? Do you know what you should have done?
Hmm.
You
What
should
should
have
I
said,
have done?
no, Star. What you should have done is said you were doing another rundown of the 100th episode, and then change it immediately when everybody was in.
Really?
I can't change the name once we're in, I don't think. Can I? Can I, like,
Oh.
double click
I
on
think.
this?
Really? That's your technique, editor? Get people in by tricking them? Just have people come in naturally.
People will eventually come in. I am not worried. And if people don't show up, well, oh well, that's their doing.
Exactly. This podcast is for Stars Entertainment. Silver Star Entertainment. Coming to
And
your home in
personally,
VHS.
I like it when it's smaller groups of people. Although we tend to get
Silver
off
Star
track when there's
Entertainment.
less people.
Uh-huh.
Yes, the podcasts are for my entertainment. And for
No,
those
no,
on my
no, no.
chat,
He just no, no,
I
no. He
love you,
just
my
said
subscribers. I love you, all my snuggly little lovey-dovey starry lights.
Silver Star Entertainment. So he's announcing that you and him are together in this.
No.
No. No. Silver,
Why
how many
not?
times have I told you, you are not a co-host in my podcasts?
No, I meant because remember the video we did?
What video? We've
Oh
done
my
quite a
goodness.
few videos together, Silver.
The latest one with the
The
pictures
Olympics.
and the script and
Yeah, where I
everything.
kick you out the window, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, announcement, Silver, Bronybuck is no longer just the only pony I've kicked out of my flat. So,
Yeah.
Silver is now the second male to be kicked out of my window, and I think my landlord is going to have something to say about that.
But she's cool because I have wings and yeah. But I still fell because my wings were closed and I needed a rope. But yeah, people have been saying Silver Star Entertainment because I put that in the credits.
Oh, maybe, but this is just a Starlight Ginger Pony entertainment.
Yes, this
Enjoy!
is Starstream Entertainment in here.
Aww.
Stop affiliating yourself. If anything, I was here before you.
I
I think that's true. I think I did know the editor before I met you, Silver.
yeah. Yeah, whatever.
I really don't know. I have a horrible memory when it comes to things like this. A horrible, horrible memory.
Kicks rocks. He can kick rocks.
How did I actually meet you? Was it through Shark?
Me?
Yeah, I think I met you through Shark.
Yeah, I think so, which is funny because I don't really talk to Shark. I used to, but then he left a project I was on with him and it pissed me off and I still haven't quite forgave him.
I'm in a project with him now. He's actually running it.
Yeah, but this was something else, and then that's actually a reason why I'm not talking to Tesla right now either. It's because he was working on the same project with me, because we brought him to replace in Shark, and then he ended up causing problems, which ended up causing the other person of our group to leave, which was kind of bad, because he was the whole main reason why we're doing this, and yada yada yada. Pain in the
Well,
ass.
the truth with Shark, you just gotta be honest. Frontal with him, like you're doing this. I don't want you to do this because he does have anger and stuff, but he's trying to work on it. It's not easy, trust me. My brother had anger issues and it was rough.
I had a stepbrother who
fine.
had anger issues once. We used to kick him out of the house and make him walk around the block.
That's not the kind of stepfather I would want in my house.
No, it was a stepbrother.
Oh, stepbrother. Oh, okay.
He had anger
Oh.
issues. It also helped him lose quite a bit of weight. And after he got his anger issues down, he was actually very good with the ladies. No, joking. He did go to college, last I heard. Actually, I think he's engaged.
Ooh. Found a lady friend in college.
Yes, she's very nice, actually. We're not step siblings anymore, but I still keep in contact with him via Facebook.
Nice. Invite me to the wedding. I want to
No.
see it. I want to see the wife.
No.
I want to be at the bachelorette party.
Although, it is kind of frightening, because she's like this really small, skinny, petite woman, and he's like big and bulky, and I don't know.
I want to meet the.
She
I
could
want to meet
easily
the.
fit inside him.
You,
Like, if you line them up, like, feet to feet.
No, don't make it dirty, editor. Don't.
No, that's not what I'm.
do it.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, for God's sake! Jesus Christ!
I'm so sorry. I made Star choke on her own laugh. She's like, ah!
Water!
Well, this is what you get for not living in New York City. There's no good water outside of New York City.
There's no
But that's
good
where-
water inside New York City!
That's because
yes,
there's concrete jungles where dreams are made of, and there's nothing you can't do.
Yeah, we have filtered water here in our apartments. and it's delicious and cold.
I have
You
filtered
don't
water
get
where
that
I
reference
live
for some
too.
reason.
And I'm
Really?
technically drinking out of a Camelback because I'm too lazy to keep refilling water bottles. So I have a Camelback. Refill it twice a day. It's good.
What is a Camelback?
It's like a backpack that holds a bunch of water.
Oh, one of the
There's a
guys.
like
plastic
what?
bag inside. You refill it up. There's a hose that comes out. And
Yeah, it's like you use it for orienteering and stuff like that.
yeah.
Homies
I know.
over
I
hoes.
used one of those when I was doing my Duke of Edinburgh.
Yeah, I use it when I like go jogging or go on hikes or rock climbing or whatnot. But it's hot, and so I have it next to me because I need to make sure I drink lots of water. And I will go hours without drinking water just because I'm too busy to refill my water bottle.
You heard it here, folks. Only 4 bits. Buy the new backpack camel, and you can get one in blue, cyan, or apple bloom green. You can buy it at your local pony shop.
Camelbacks.
Apple Bloom Green.
I don't know. Don't listen to me. I'm a madman. I'm a mad
Hey, does
stallion. I
anyone
am.
remember the bunny song?
No.
The bunny song, it was everywhere for a while. It was like this ringtone. Oh, you're my sweetest love.
Oh.
The love
Oh
I always
gosh.
wanna hug. Because I really love you. The world just has to know.
Yeah, from
I'll do
Jamster.
anything for you. There's nothing I wouldn't do. Snuggle, cuddle, and be happy. I'm sorry.
It's okay. If we're talking
It
about
was
songs we remember for a moment, yeah,
Snuffle Bunny, wasn't it?
Snuggle bunny.
yeah.
Snuggle
You should
bunny.
you should do a musical rendition of that.
Maybe I should turn Starlight into a bunny. That's the best part about her being a shapeshifter, you know.
She's a shapeshifter still? I thought she quit that.
She was always a shapeshifter.
I thought she quit that though.
No, why would she? It's her special talent.
She's like a changeling from Star Wars.
No, she's
No,
not a
change.
fucking changeling. Shapeshifting is her natural talent. She uses her magic to do it.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna look at your eyes very closely. I see any green. I'm out.
My eyes are purple.
Mine are green.
Oh, no,
I don't
they're
mean that
just very
green.
cute. They go very well with your gray coat and yellowish hair.
Thank you.
He's got Ebola. I had to.
Jesus Christ, Star.
Yeah, but speaking of rememberable songs, does anybody remember? I remember this McDonald's commercial, so I don't really eat at McDonald's anymore. I just don't like the place. But it was a commercial. It was like, I wanna be like an apple tree. I'm gonna let all my branches run free. I'm gonna.
Do you remember the Gummy Bear songs?
No, I was trying to sing the song, but it's over now.
You guys remember the Gummy Bear song? Gummy Bear, yes, gummy, gummy bear. Oh yeah.
Yes. Yum yum. Yum yum.
Anyways, sorry, we're being silly now. We're still live. We should probably end this.
We've been silly for
No, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going
Alright,
for at
we'll
least
go
10
for
minutes.
30 more minutes. And
Oh, 30.
Well, because I like to end them at... Never mind. It
She's
doesn't matter.
OCD, everybody. Let's
I am
remember.
not OCD. I just like things in their proper place.
That's
That's
OCD.
OCD.
Mhm.
Yes, I know. I was being facetious.
What is facetious? Facetiousism?
Facetious means
She was
that you're
spicy.
trying to be. It means in that you're trying to be funny while making order of
Smart
things.
remark.
Everybody draw Star as a fish, so she's facetious.
Oh,
Facetious.
oh, have you ever heard that song from that old cartoon? Would you like
No.
to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar,
It rings a
and
bell.
be better off than you are? Would you rather be a fish? A fish is an animal with that.
Oh.
Well done,
I'm sorry, I
Star. The
remember
fish
the
is an
pig
animal.
one. Yeah, but I remember the pig one better. A pig Pig is an animal with dirt on its face. Its shoes are a terrible disgrace. Uh,
Shoes are a
It's
terrible
okay.
disgrace. What?
because their
Sorry.
hoofs are always getting dirty. Although technically, pigs are very clean creatures if you let them be.
Who
Yeah, they
told
are.
you that?
They
My
are
uncle,
actually.
who's a pig
They are.
farmer.
They are actually clean animals.
No, they're adapting animals. They adapt to their surroundings, whether dirty, clean,
No,
comfortable.
they usually put dirt on them for sunscreen.
Yeah.
Exactly, they're adapting.
But they much rather be clean. Clean.
Mm.
I used to have a bunch of. I used to get a piglet every year for my birthday.
And
And
put
then
it
the
on a
next
George
And
year,
Foreman
now,
grill.
we would eat it for my birthday.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew
Okay,
it.
I was making a joke that I was just making the joke when you said, and we had a piglet, and then we put it on a George Foreman grill.
It's a George
I don't
Foreman
think we
grill.
ever used a George Foreman grill, but sure. Let's go with that one.
What the heck is a George Foreman grill?
So, you guys
It's a
doing
grill.
anything for the 4th of July?
Oh.
Well, not you, because you have bonfire night. But what about you,
You almost called me Tesla?
No?
Oh, I am about to go. I am about to go.
I'm sorry, your OCs look so similar.
Do I ever call you Starlight Glimmer? Do I ever say, oh, hello
Well, they are
there,
cousins.
Star?
But I look nothing like Starlight Glimmer, and you look
Don't I-
exactly like Tesla, only you're
No,
an
I
alicorn and you're
don't.
stripes. You don't wear a hat.
And I'm black, he's blue. I'm black and silver.
Tesla is black. Tesla is a grayish color, actually. You are both grayish colors. And his mane is black, so is yours. He is, I think
Are
he's
you
an Earth.
saying that all grey OCs look the same?
No, your OC
I'm
looks nothing
leaving.
like
I'm leaving the
All
call.
I'm saying is that your guys' OCs look similar.
Sorry, that says I'm not unique anymore.
No.
She
I'm
doesn't think I'm
sorry.
unique anymore.
Of course you're unique,
Oh, God.
Silver. Your OC's just not very.
How am I unique? How am I unique?
You make music.
A
You're
lot of
easy.
people make music. I am one of the least
You have
liked
a cat
people.
who's always in heat and likes to scratch you.
That's not me. That's my cat.
Yeah, so you own the cat.
You're a zebra corn.
Yeah, you're a zebra corn.
Jesus Christ.
I'll accept that for now. But you owe me, Star. You owe me. You hurt me deep. You hurt me
Oh.
real deep.
I'm sorry, you know how I am with names. I still call editor director half the time.
He is the director. Whether he likes it or not, that's his label.
Yeah, but he changed his name to the editor, and yet I still keep accidentally calling him the director.
Yeah, I changed. Yeah, I changed it because of my new reviewing show that I've started up.
How do you?
The,
That
the
doesn't
first-
make sense.
the
I'm
first
sorry,
episode is
honey.
out, by the way.
Cool. I'll check it out later. And Silver, I'll give you lots of snuggles. Snuggle, snuggle, snuggle.
Okay, I guess I'll accept that as payment. Yes.
Okay, Star. That can be the next. That can be the next picture.
What picture?
Just a picture of all three of us hugging.
Well, she said me, so you
Yes,
slap
but me
up
and
with
her
that.
have a hug war on Skype.
Snuggle,
Ah.
snuggle the floor. I'm gonna snuggle Star.
Hey, be nice to the editor.
All
cute.
right,
Thank
editor,
you.
you can
And looks
You
very snazzy when he wears cute clothes.
snuggle her tail.
Actually, recently I've been watching Gravity Falls.
Oh, really? How do you like it?
I actually really do like it. I especially like how Mabel makes her own sweaters. They're very cool. I like them.
Festive. Glitter, 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 glitter.
Glitter attack!
He's like, my eyes.
So sparkly, but it hurts!
How many episodes you seen?
I'm up to the episode where they brought back Uncle Stan's brother.
Oh, finally. Well, I think that was the last episode they showed because unfortunately it takes a lot. You have no idea what it goes into making these episodes.
Yeah, each episode takes about a year.
No, they don't.
No, but they work simultaneously on multiple episodes at once.
Yeah,
No
they used
way.
to. No, you're right. They do. They used to when they used to have the series after season 1. They used to be a little bit more frequent. But then at season 2, they started doing that where they started spacing them out for some reason. I guess time and circumstance. Like Oh man.
That's okay. I've been co-watching them. Well, I haven't been co-watching them. I've been watching this guy who does reaction videos to them. He doesn't talk a lot during the videos, but I like watching shows with
So it's
people
like a
and as I
reaction
live.
video.
Yes, it is, but he doesn't talk all that much until the end of the video. And so I like it because it makes me feel like I'm watching the show with someone.
I should do a
Leave
reaction
me,
then.
okay?
Star, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay.
And you can't screen share and watch movies on Skype because it lags.
Oh no, it's alright. I found another way with the Watch Together app.
Well, why don't we do
Nah.
what Evan does?
Who's Evan?
Evan, the guy with the scythe for a tail.
Oh, yeah, him.
Ugh,
I call him
OC.
Scythe.
Wait,
I know
you
it's
call
not
him
his
what?
name. Scythe.
You're so close to Sylvie. You have another Sylvie. No.
I do not. He's not even gray.
Why didn't you call him
No.
Why didn't you call him Scyther?
Saita!
Because that
Yeah,
sounds like
cool.
a Pokemon name.
That's
You
why I
like
said
that
it.
too much.
Pokemon. You gotta
That's why I
catch
said
them
it.
all.
Such a cute puppy with my cute puppy.
I hope she's not talking.
I snuggled attacked my dog.
Oh.
It's super
Now he's looking at
attractive.
me like, what the hell?
She's over the edge. Run away, dog. Run away and never return.
That's a Lion King reference.
Don't tell people. We might get sued by Hasbro and its affiliates.
By the way, have any of you ever seen the song that the reprise to Be Prepared that was supposed to be in the first movie?
No.
Okay, this is the gist of the song. Not Spike, I don't know why I keep saying Spike.
Simba?
Scar is talking to Zazu, and he's like, well, what do I have that they don't have? They changed the scene, because it was kind of creepy. But, so basically, he realizes that he doesn't have a queen. And so he decides, I want to have a queen with little, scars running all over the place. And so he
Oh,
he
Zira.
propositions, huh?
Are you on about the
Zero.
Lion King?
Yeah, Zira, his wife.
Yeah, Zira.
No, he actually propositions the lion that's supposed to be with Simba.
Whoa, that is dark. Darn you,
And
Disney.
so he does a reprise of the song, and it's really creepy, but really cool.
So Disney was once again being
The
crazy.
animators got a little pervy. Once
They
again.
did.
It
'Cause think about
happens.
it.
I mean, think about it. The animators have done things with like a half-naked woman in the background of the I can't remember what the movie was.
The Little Rescuers.
Yeah, the Rescuers. And then Jessica Rabbit with the flashing the camera 3 times.
Oh,
Yep,
there's actually
yep.
a lot more than that. In Disneyland, they have some stuff like that, but they take it down continuously, so nobody knows.
Yeah.
But I know somebody
And
that works.
then-
You know
Yeah,
that in the
okay,
Pirates of the
then.
Caribbean ride, they used real human skulls and bones?
Oh
Yes,
goodness, no,
that
they
is true.
didn't.
I knew that.
People just rumored that.
Yes, they did. They
No,
have
that is
proof of
absolutely
it. And
true.
And when it got found out, they ended up having to take most of the bones out. But the skull that's on the bed, on the headboard of the ride, is still a human skull.
They only did that for publicity to say it was. They didn't actually put human
Yes,
remains.
they did.
All right,
Also,
if you read,
hang on.
Disney
Also,
confessed to it, and so they removed the human remains.
have you ever actually done research on these things?
Yes.
Here's the thing. There was an actual report from Disney from before. If you check the Disney archives, they have reports about certain. Just listen for a moment. They have Disney archives with reports and stuff like that. I'm not going to tell you how I got there. Pretty much, they said even the employees were too scared to have all these real, actual human bodies on there. Nobody would touch them. Nobody would go near them or even work for the ride. There was actually human remains. So they just said that in an attempt to get, public, notoriety, get people to the ride to see it, because they know people like drama and stuff like that. There were never actually any real human bodies on there. I'm serious. Those got it from a college dorm, got it from the college or whatever. Those weren't real.
Anyways,
Oh, I'm sorry. Too hard to believe the unbelievable?
it's not whatever. Anyways, so what were we talking about? I've lost thought. My
Well,
train of thought has
we first
collapsed.
started talking about episode 102.
3.
3, okay.
4.
7. 9.
21.
1,000.
Over
Uh-oh.
9,000.
Over
My
2,000.
goodness factor is over 9,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna use something to block that. I'm just gonna put my hands up and cover my eyes. Like, nope. Okay, I'll look at it. Oh gosh, my eye. No, I'm burned. Ow.
Also, how many
Every
apologies?
compliment you gives me another emoticon in my eyes.
Okay, you are very beautiful. What is it? What does
That was a
that do?
joke from Gravity Falls. Never mind.
Oh, I never seen that part, or I
Am I
forgot.
a bad person for
It's
never
when
watching
Seuss is
Gravity
dating that
Falls?
computer game.
Oh yeah, that anime chick that Seuss was dating. Oh yeah, that scared me. I was creeped out.
I thought she was very cute, a bit clingy, but if she worked on being a little less clingy and maybe, possessing a human body, she wouldn't be so bad.
Am I a bad person for saying I've never watched Gravity Falls?
No,
No, it's your opinion.
I
You
only
don't
started
know.
watching it 2 days ago and I binge watched it.
Oh dang! What is why is it? But yeah, but the concept of dating internet program. Why? Why do
Because
people do that?
sometimes people are lonely.
And you use a computer program to fix that. Maybe they could go out into the real world
People
and
buy
find somebody.
toys to help take care of their sexual needs. Why not buy something that helps take care of your emotional
That's
needs?
different. That's a bandage. That's supposed to be a bandage. That's supposed to be like, oh, you're busy, or you don't have anybody right now, or you can't get anybody right now, and
Or
stuff
to
like
help
that.
take care of cramps.
We're not gonna go into that. Anyway, don't no, don't say anything.
But it's
Don't
true.
no, don't say anything, Star.
But masturbating helps
Yeah,
with...
Star. Yeah.
Hell, for years hysteria was
YouTube
believed to
terms
be
of service.
solved by hell, that's how they used to take care of hysteria, which was basically them saying, we don't know how the fuck women work, so let's send them to this doctor, which quite frankly is sad, the fact that women had to go to a doctor in order to get orgasms. But whatever. That's actually, did you know that the first vibrator, plug into the wall vibrator, was created before the toaster? Before the vacuum cleaner? A doctor created a plug-in vibrator because,
I like
let's
these
face it,
doctors.
having to finger that many women a day is hard on the hands.
Oh
So,
no. I
yeah,
like those doctors. That
it
would be
wasn't
my job.
until someone used one in a porno and husbands found out what wives were going to the doctor for that they ended up causing this whole commotion, and they're like, we don't want our wives doing this, and
Of course not.
so then the medical community was like, okay, let's get rid of the disease hysteria, which is bullshit. And a
That's
bunch
how
of
I would
doctors
hear
had to
it.
close up shop. Quite frankly, I think that's stupid. If you cannot satisfy your wife, she should have the right to go to a doctor and have them do it.
I agree. I agree.
We need to bring hysteria back. Yes.
We need
And
to bring
insurance needs to cover it.
plot back. Is what
I
we
need
need to
to
bring
get a
back.
medical degree.
And of course, we also need to have government push through the little pink pill, because women have the right to be horny just as much as men do.
Yeah, if you want to, I mean, it's up to you. But yeah, that would be
Honestly,
a fun
I don't
fact.
need
I'm
it,
all for that.
but whatever. Honestly, it's a real emotional issue for women, because a lot of time women don't feel like they need it until they're already horny, in which case this medicine helps with. It's not like with men where Viagra literally just helps blood flow. But no, whatever.
To be perfectly honest, most men don't need it.
Hmm?
Yeah,
To be perfectly honest,
definitely.
most men don't need it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, some men really don't need it. But yeah.
There are some men that do.
Oh yeah.
Actually, one
Yeah.
out of 10 women suffer from this lack of hormones in
Hip
their body,
distillation.
which causes lack of lust, which can be hard on relationships and other such things. Don't get me wrong, women can fake it, but I mean, it's not like men where it's pretty obvious if they aren't sexually attracted to a person. But, you know, it kind of takes the fun out of it if you're forcing yourself to sleep with your partner just because they have needs and you're not feeling it, you know?
Well, let me tell you this, because there. Let me just say, for reasons I
I'm
know,
going to just ask, is this
there,
appropriate for the podcast still?
Probably not.
but we've gone downhill already. We're digging the hole.
Fair enough. Open the floodgates.
Yeah. But for reasons I know, you can actually with enough stimulation, you can actually open those blood vessels and for the first time actually get somebody to be horny. You
Yes,
just
but
gotta
a lot of
use
men
the
don't
right
want to
words.
take the fucking time.
Mm.
Get it?
Some guys do.
Unfortunately, that is true.
You did not get the joke.
No. Some guys do though, and when they do, let's just say it turns out very well.
Yes, but a lot of men just don't want to take the time or effort. Anyways, so I think that at this bottom of the hole that we should probably
We
stop
should have
being
stopped it.
live.
We should have stopped it a long time ago.
So, I am Starlight Pony. Say your goodbyes, fellas.
Cut, that's a wrap.
I'm Silverstream, and you didn't hear any of this on her podcast about me.
And I'm Starlight Pony, and as always, don't forget to sparkle, my little ponies. Lots of snuggles and hugs.
And if you don't